Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Content Monsters, and in today's episode we are reviewing The Mother, which is released recently on Netflix. The Mother is an action movie starring Jennifer Lopez in the titular role. Some of the other actors in the film are Lucy Paez, Omari Hardwick, Joseph Fiennes, Gail Garcia Bernal, Paul Rocky, Eddie Falco, Jessica Garcia, Ryan Covey, and Mehdi Regragui. The Mother is this intense action film about how a mom can go to any extent to save her teenage daughter from some of the bad guys that she's been involved with in her past. Jennifer Lopez plays the role of the mother. She's actually an ex-army officer who got involved with some of the bad guys post her Afghanistan posting. When she came to know that some of those guys were involved in human trafficking, she immediately quit their gang and wanted to start her life afresh, but she was pregnant and there are a couple of guys she was involved in. She doesn't know whose child she's bearing. This is one of the most fascinatingly uninteresting mysteries of the film, which neither the film is interested in solving nor is the audience interested in knowing. When she surrenders to the FBI, these bad guys end up killing some of the FBI officers, interrogating her. She somehow manages to escape. In fact, she somehow manages to give birth to her daughter, given that she herself is injured in that shootout. FBI clearly tells her that she will be allowed to go, provided she gives the custody of her daughter to child care, and she can then leave because her child also will be in danger, because some of those bad guys she was involved with will come back after her, and maybe her daughter will get involved in all the mess. When she leaves her daughter behind with child care, she requests one of the FBI officers whose life she manages to save, that whenever he feels that her daughter could be in danger, he should reach out to her, and she will then come back and try to save her. She leaves her daughter, she goes, she leads a life of anonymity in some faraway land, and 12 years later she gets a letter from the officer that maybe the time has come for her to come back, because some of those guys now know where her daughter is, and they found her daughter's pictures with some of the people who were arrested recently, and that's when she goes back to where her daughter was. Her daughter now is in the custody of a couple who have adopted her. She doesn't know who her real mother is, but now she is out to ensure that she saves her daughter. During this process, her daughter has been attacked. Jennifer Lopez's character somehow manages to get her, takes her away, and ensures her current mother that she will bring her back once she feels her daughter is safe. How she manages to save her daughter, how she eventually brings her back to her current set of parents, how she deals with the fact that her daughter now knows who her real mother is what the story is all about. Now, what works for this film? Well, the star power that Jennifer Lopez brings to the table. She's very sincere. Her action scenes are amazing. She's actually put in a lot of effort, and you can see the sincerity on screen.
They're using her to get to me.
Jennifer Lopez tries all that she can, and it's clearly visible, and she does a fairly reasonable job of keeping you hooked to the film. Her daughter, played by Lucy Paez, and Omari Hardwick also pitch in very decent performances.
Who are you? From here on, you do everything I say.
So the supporting cast also ensures that the film is fairly engaging for you, the audience. But that's where the positives for this movie stop, because what doesn't work for the film primarily is the poor script. I mean, it's such a dated script. Even if you were to write asking for a script on ChatGPT, they'd end up giving a better script than the one that has been written or used for this film. It's boring, it's dull, it's uninspiring, it's unengaging. It's a script that's been done to death. So I think the story of this film clearly lets it down without a doubt. Two, I think the protagonist also, in that sense, Jennifer Lopez's character, one wonders why would she get involved with people like these, and then eventually she has to leave them, and she realizes much later that they're involved in human trafficking. Someone who's an ex-army officer, you'd expect a bit more intellect than that. So that also seems very, very, very strange. Three, I think a couple of these bad guys, they just disappear after the interval and end up coming back only towards the end. So character development is very, very poor even with the antagonists. One of them is dead till the interval and then comes back straight in the end. One of them comes in between, but it's done in a very slipshod manner. You wonder why they haven't been there throughout, why they haven't been present throughout. So that also, to me, doesn't work that well. Four, I think for a film that calls itself The Mother, while I understand that it's an action drama, one would expect a bit more emotional connect, a bit more emotional bond shown between the mother and the daughter during the time that they spend together. I think that also is a trick that has been missed here, because when you add that extra dash of emotion to a film like this, it makes it more endearing, it makes it more appealing. That also is completely missing here. So these are some of the things that really let the film down, and that I think is one thing that Netflix is guilty of. A lot of their big action dramas that have been released lately are relying solely on the superstar cast that they bring to the film, and there is not enough attention paid to the script or the screenplay or to the performances at large, and that is really letting some of their films down. I think it's a huge letdown even for Jennifer Lopez fans, because when they see the promo, they see that she's put in a lot of effort, but when they see the kind of trite and trash script that she has been dealt with, her fans would feel a bit let down. And while the film might be garnering a lot of views on Netflix over the last week or 10 days since its release, the fact remains that it's an atrocious script and could have done with a lot of mothering itself. The film needed a lot of mothering and nurture more than anything else. So that's my review for the film. I would give this film a rating of 5 on 10. That's primarily due to Jennifer Lopez and Lucy Paez, but beyond them there is not much that's there in this film. If you watch the film, do share with us your in the comment section below. If you agree with our review or not, do let us know. If you like our review, please do subscribe to our channel, and for many more such reviews, please do keep coming back. We'll see you soon. Thank you.